Oh man, I'm super excited for this next match, man. We're gonna have Paradox right up here versus Chaotic. I'm not quite familiar with Chaotic.
Oh. Does anyone want to commentate? Can someone take over for me?
Hey, G.
Does anyone else want to commentate?
This is excellent. Going right it back.
Can we get a goodbye for Lozelle?
We're in round 3.
Hey guys, don't start yet.
We're now in round 3, fellas.
All right, so I gotta head out, but I'm just saying bye to everyone. Bye bye.
Look at this little adorable little thing, man.
Bye,
Look at
guys.
this little adorable little thing. Get out of here. Excellent. Excellent work. Oh, we're going to see a Fox and Paradox's Ness. Excellent work. This is what I'm ready to see. We're going to see the Fox cosplaying as Wolf as we get right into this game 1 of round 3, Chaotic versus Paradox. And I expect to see a lot of back airs, a lot of PK fires, and a lot of lasers. And today I will be having Melon, special guest star on the commentary, sitting here with me today as we get right into this first game.
Game 1? All right, Paradox versus ChaoticD.
Now, what do you know about these two players?
So I've never seen ChaoticD play before, but I've seen Paradox play many times. Like, I've seen him play a lot. He's a really cool dude, and he's here like almost every week.
Excellent.
He's
very consistent.
Really good.
Very consistent, really good player.
I was like, he's got a very good Ness, and not in a bad way, but also a very annoying Ness, which I'm going to see if he kind of pulls it up right now.
This man,
right
like
now, Chaotic is kind of
this man Chaotic is definitely piloting his advantage state like a Fox. Like he's doing his thing right now.
Yeah. I would say he's really getting him with like all those neutrals.
He's very he's smothering him with those quick attacks, fast falling in your face constantly. Just a lot of pressure, coming out from the side of Fox. Not even just still pressure, just normal.
There we go.
As he catches the 2-frame.
I'd say, see, there's that yo-yo.
My
Paradox
goodness.
does that a lot,
and all that goes right down the drain.
Always works really well too. Is he always like when you're below him and you try to recover low, he immediately jumps out and starts putting that yo-yo there, and it's always plays so well too. And so like every time I see someone start going low, I'm like, oh, he's gonna go for it, and he's gonna get it too. And
confidence coming out from the side. Confidence in his abilities. You heard it first here from our commentator Melon at AB Fight.
He's doing a lot of the. Keeps jumping off and then doing.
It's looking like he's trying to gain control. After that, that was a very
he's still
crucial.
Doing really nice right now. Like it's
very
still a tough game, and everything's kind of going very back and forth. But it seems like Paradox is like he's taking the defensive a little bit and still kind of pushing back against him though.
A solid parry coming out from the side of that roll read was disgusting. Only 100% on the side of Fox. If we know anything about Fox, especially coming from Melee, this is one of the best characters in the game that we're seeing right now at piloting that advantage state. Every option you choose feels like the wrong option, and every time you pick another option, it gets punished just like the last option you chose. That is Fox's advantage.
See, Paradox went for it again immediately with that yo-yo trying to catch him. It didn't get it, but
calling out the normal get-up though with the neutral air, and that's going to end the stock.
That's another thing about Paradox. And sorry, I keep only talking about Paradox, but that's like I just know him.
Right.
But a lot of the times when you're playing Paradox, it's a really like irritating game because he's really good and he's very quick on like if he thinks that like say you're gonna come from below and he puts out that yo-yo and you mix him up and you try jumping above him, he immediately has a response.
No punish.
Oh, here we go.
So not to cut you off, what were you saying?
No, you're all good. So it seems like a lot of times, like no matter what happens, he always has a response and has a plan for exactly what's going to happen. So that's why you can see him with that, putting that yo-yo out, and as soon as he realized that he was going to jump, he immediately caught him and was like, no, I'm coming back. Almost trying to go for that roll read again.
Man, that's dangerous. That's dangerous games right there playing around with that Ness. You do not want to have your back facing him. Or, needless to say, his back facing you.
Yeah. There we go.
What a
Back throw kills.
Oh my goodness, my man's playing Street Fighter. Did you see that shimmy? Whips the button, grabs him, and back throws him for game. I kept telling you, you do not want your back facing that man. You don't want his back facing the blast zone when he goes and uses that sidekick energy to sling you over to your demise. Excellent stuff coming out from game one on the side of Paradox. But we did see a lot of great things coming out from the side of Chaotic. We just saw how light he was. I feel like he lost a lot of stocks early that game. I think honestly, there's not a lot of adjusting that he really needs to do. I just feel like he really got caught slipping a couple of times.
I think that's really it as well. Is it's not that like he needs to change his game plan up at all. It's just really that he got caught dropping a few things or being in the wrong place at the wrong time, and Paradox completely
took full advantage.
Took full advantage of it and took his stocks.
I would love to see some more lasers. I don't know if they're as good as they are in Melee, of course, but I would still love to see the lasers coming out from the side. Excellent.
I'm saying he's got.
Oh, and it looks like he's now in an advantage state.
Oh, there we
Able
go.
to get out of the advantage state pretty cleanly with a little bit of help coming out from the side of his down B. Catches him with the forward tilt. Neutral air is a very good get it off me tool. We've seen it used to kill. We've also seen it used as a get off me tool.
It's just
very
a really
good.
tool. And there goes the stock. But it's just a really good tool in general, honestly.
Getting caught by those sidekick feet.
And especially the way that you notice that he's doing it like into a falling, like he falls and does it. He just does really tiny short hops like right there. Actually, that was perfect. And he does them so well and just spaces them.
Did not choose a tech option, so you caught the F smash. Again, every option that you choose feels like the wrong option when you're playing against a Fox. If a Fox is on top of it and it's on top of those reads, it's oppression at its finest. As we see Chaotic starting to pilot the best
Paradox
he can.
kind of moving back a little bit.
Excellent. Excellent work. Was not able to get the ledge guard. My apologies. Catches the back throw.
Grab. And see, he knows that grab is going to be really good against him too, especially with the back. Oh, see, there it is.
It's that ledge against Ness. Yeah, that definitely scoops you up, as we just saw, cleaning up the stock.
And I feel like
definitely
that's a lot of the things that people keep, like every time I've seen people play Paradox, or a good majority of the time, a lot of people don't like take that into consideration, is that little yo-yo. Like, he places it so well and just leans it right off the side of the ledge. Oh, okay.
No jump available as he
so he loses his stock, but yeah.
As he floats off.
But yeah,
so obviously Chaotic down, but definitely not out. This is definitely winner stock for him, but that should not be what he's thinking about. Right now he is zoned. Right now he is focused.
Back up immediately. Oh, come on.
Look at the tech coming out from the side of Paradox. Going for the wall cling. Calling out that back air. I really need to start seeing him do something about that stall. Some way to punish it. That stall right there has been killing him all game. But right now he's up by 40%. Piloting that advantage state masterfully. Does not want to catch an up air. One more up air might do it.
Ooh, that up air
that up air is going to be able to do it. As we see the 2-0 over Chaotic. I felt like Chaotic played very, very well.
Definitely.
Just Paradox had a couple of more sweet spots and was just able to clean up the stocks a little bit quicker. But I do look forward to seeing more Chaotic. Hopefully we can see him again as he climbs up through the losers bracket.
Yep.